shaman on this side. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So y'all take what resonates, okay? Let's find out. Staying golden, standing in your power, okay? The hopeful and the shaman. It says a detective. What's going on? Let's find out, okay? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding and protecting us as we channel these messages. I hope that y'all can look when you can. Well, I don't even know. If you can hear me, just let me know. If you can't hear me, put something down there in the comments that you can't hear me. Because I have no idea. Something's happening to YouTube, and it keeps making it where I don't have any volume for some reason. What's this going on about this detective? What does collective need to know about this detective? What's happening? It says the innovator. Somebody has got evidence. Somebody's found some kind of evidence. This is a good time to amplify your focus and to clear and purify space in your world and in your mind to make a way for something new. A 21. Y'all take what resonates. Somebody's ship is coming in. Look at the picture. Somebody's coming back from afar. This is about a detective, a shaman, and a ruler. Take what resonates. What does collective need to know about it? Y'all, I'm telling you. The inventor. Stay focused. Clear your mind and clear your space. It says the fortune teller. It says be open to possibilities and trust your intuition to interpret the answers from the Wild Goddess Oracle. It can help you to help others. 1, 2, well, it says 2, 1, 4, 3. You're help you and help others. You're a fortune teller. You're an oracle. You're a you got psychic insight. Both of these are indicating that. You're an earth angel. She's wearing a halo. So is she. Balance chakras. You've been doing chakra work. What is the insight the collective needs to trust on the intuition? It says the resolute. You're standing in your power. You've told the truth. I'm telling you. It says if you do not resolve to be patient and endure tough times, success may appear to you to be always in the future or in another's power. Got to be patient. This is asking you to be patient. That's a destiny. 17. Some kind of transformation is taking place. You were in the womb, you were crowning, and now you're being rebirthed, collective. You're receiving some type of insight about it. All these are facing forward. She's just looking to the side. Her face is forward, though. You're facing something head on. Okay? You're facing something. You're not backing away. You're facing it. It says the seeker. Take what resonates. Man, I hope this is got volume. Because this is, I can tell it's going to be a good one already. You seek the truth. You're very, you have your boundaries. You're determined for something to seek her. The meaning of life is to seek ways to give your life meaning. To do so with gratitude, patience, and compassion for both others and yourself. 177. That's 7 and 7. This is 4 and 8. Something's doubling. Something's doubling. Your creative juices are flowing. The warrioress. It's something about your creativeness. 4-1 when I said that. Okay? What's in the center? What's in the center of all this? What's in the center of all this? The manifester. It says, monitoring your inner dialogue and using quantum affirmations daily can help you make real your desires life changes. But the top of the deck says 33 witch. Bottom of the deck says 14 drama queen. It says, be aware of your reputation, your influences, and your power to create, preserve, and destroy. Powerful women are often misunderstood. Something's balancing out with that. It says, some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you're not that person staging needless plays. Something about a lover. That's, again, 23 and 14. This is 21 and 43. This is showing the same thing. It says the dancer. You must feel free to express yourself in what you want to live truly authentic life of quality and meaning. Our souls dance unending. Free spirit. The siren. This is something that was meant for you. You just have to learn to control your outburst. It says the wounded. You're trying to express yourself. You can hear me? If you can hear me, put something down in the comments that you can hear me, because I don't want to be wasting my time. It says, be gentle with yourself and with others, because we all have been wounded in some way, and a wound will always cry out to be healed. And that's the truth. You're screaming to be healed. The game changer. The Maya. That keeps coming out in the letters, so pay attention. I'm about to read this. You can hear me? Okay, good. All right, thank you so much. It says, allow past mistakes to help you see through all illusions so you can understand and act upon what you know is real and what is false. That's what the Maya means, and it keeps coming out in the letters, okay? This is saying, only act on what you know is real. What you know to be real. Only act on that. What you have. Somebody's got evidence. The game changer's got evidence. They're bringing in some kind of truth. Someone was wounded. Someone was butthurt for some reason. And was acting out. Because something wasn't. The expectations were. There was something about the expectations that you needed to let go of. Because you're in your truth. You're in your battle stance, I would say, okay, and you need to only fight for what is real, what you know to be real, okay, because they're trying to create illusions around you, collective. They're trying to MK Ultra you. The survivor and the angel fell out. Perfect. That's so fucking fabulous. 35, which is an 8, a destiny, and 11, which is an angel. But 47 is what it is. It says, things might not work out as planned, at least in the short term. Remember all you have endured and how resilient you have proven to be. You're an earth angel, man. You got to let go of some kind of expectation. Something's supposed to work out at a specific time or whatever. Well, you need to let go of that, because something has been trying to cause you to act out of character. You're an earth angel. It says you may soon encounter a person or events that will benefit you in ways that seem to have angelic origins. You may be called to be an angel. Using your light. It says, be aware of your reputation, your influences, your power to create, preserve, and destroy. Powerful women are often misunderstood. You're very misunderstood. They're assuming things about you because of somebody that's jealous has been talking shit. It says a mermaid and the balancer again, y'all. The balancer is here. The alchemist. You have the power to change the situation. Look below the surface of your emotional reactions to know what is really going on. For things are not always what they may seem. You had an emotional reaction to something. 4 and 4. Something about trust and soar beyond all limiting concepts. Embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male, where we truly are one energy. The higher self. The peacemaker. says a detective again. I'm telling you, this person is about to move, is about to step forward out of these shadows. It says the detective, the initiate, and the shadow. He's about to step out of the shadow. The detective, the initiate, and the shadow. Someone's about to come out of the shadows, y'all. It says it's a sage. Look at your situation with mature, experienced viewpoints of a wise person. Examine assumptions about the aging process and mastery. Mastering yourself. Using your wisdom. Using the things that you've experienced to know what is real, what the truth is. And what is like a game. What's being childish. Somebody's being a drama queen. Someone is envious of you and trying to cause some type of upheaval around you. Anything else out of these cards? Anything else? That's too much. It says you need to meditate. It says the warrior and the yogi. It says 51 the healer. It says 51 the warrior, 24 the healer, and 19 the yogini. Know that you have the power to defeat negative thinking. Learn to understand and cope with your greatest enemy, your own fear. You've been talking shit to yourself, collective. It says some kind of new dawn is coming because you're being protected. You're golden, the high priestess. Use humor. It says use humor. Laugh at the situation. Because God's going to lift you up. If you can maintain a humorous or maintain your joy, God's going to lift you up. I'm telling you, there's a detective coming out of the shadows seeking you. It says the healer. You and possibly someone you care about need to be healed from effects of past traumas before things can be resolved to your liking. 51, 24, 6, 6. It says the yogi. 19. We are all one, each an inseparable part of the unseen infinite energy that surrounds, sustains, and empowers us, and all there is. So this is coming to some kind of end. Something for the highest good. Okay, so what? You telling collective they need to apologize for something they were in the right about? The shaman, the hopeful. Let's get another deck real quick. Hold on. There's somebody that's watching to see if you're going to snap. I'm telling you, somebody's watching to see if you're going to. This is a test. But you're magical. You're a healer. You're overcoming something. You see that in your hand? Somebody's watching you, though. They're watching you overcome this. Like someone's watching to see if you're going to snap. You're using peace and joy. There's the peace right there. Dancing. You're dancing. I'm telling you, you're being active to keep yourself from overthinking. 5 cards. 6 of coins, generosity, giving and receiving, care, beyond being valued, quid pro quo. It says the Queen of Swords, mentally strong, candid, quick-witted. Look, you're going to be ready. It says you're sharp and quirky. Look, the realist. You ask Holy Spirit to speak for you. Ask Holy Spirit to speak for you. Just say, Holy Spirit, don't let me say a single word. I'm having spiritual bursts like crazy right now saying that. Holy Spirit, don't let me say a single word. Only you speak through me on this situation. In Jesus' name, it says the lovers, the union. Because he's coming to give you something. 2 more cards here, y'all. Connection, relationship, alignment, openness, romance, harmony, choices, duality, and love. So what does collective need to do? You need to just stand in your power. It says you're strong, standing in your power. Open your heart. Telling you, open your heart. You're about to receive these gifts. 2 more cards. It says the waxing moon, 1 to 2 weeks. Be flexible. I'm telling you, 1 to 2 weeks, the final step. Somebody is putting something into place. That bent the shit out of that card. Somebody needs to be really flexible. I'm telling you, 1 to 2 weeks, something is being lined up to be put to give to you. Page of Coins, no follow through. Learn from past mistakes. It says lack of goals. It says King of Swords in reverse, authoritarian, lacks integrity, drunk. This person's an alcoholic, man. The lover is an alcoholic. Tell me what this Page of Coins is on this Queen of Swords. King of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity. This person is an alcoholic. It says 4 of Coins. An uncluttered life. Minimalism. Less is more. Reevaluate. Release materialism. Clean out all the clutter, y'all. Because I'm telling you, this right here, this man is an alcoholic. He's got to give you something. He did something fucking wrong. Tell me about this King of Cups, King of Swords. 10 Wands. It says brink of collapse. Responsibilities. Over their limit. It says almost there though. Overloaded and done. What did they do? It says Knight of Swords. Coming and going. This person went to a rehab. I'm telling you, it was really difficult. This person was struggling. They went to a rehab. Harmony is restored. Finding common ground. These two the same people. Oh, by the way, I asked Pendulum this morning if that specific lady had anything to do, the lady that has the key to the apartment that lady got shot in, did she have anything to do with the murder? And it said yes. Just so you know, the only other people that has a key to all these apartments besides the tenants, that lady. She has something to do with that murder for pills. It was something to do with pills. She was unlocked that lady's door and caught that lady unaware. Anyway, so Pendulum. Do the King of Cups and the King of Swords, is that the same person? The King of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse? Same person. Okay. Did they go to a rehab? Did they go to some type of... Did they get off of drugs and drinking? So they're having some type of regret about something they did when they were in this energy. They're about to come in and talk to you about something and resolve it. It says solutions and common ground. It says the solutions are situation resolved. 10 coins. Ace of Wands. Judgment. 2 coins. Planning and execution. Many possibilities. High Priestess. Keeping it all. You're getting everything. This says something about being playful. You need to, okay, you have a habit of talking bad to yourself. Like, negative, not bad. Let me say it like this, okay? You have a habit of analyzing the situation that's occurring around you and revisiting the negative about it all, okay? Like you keep revisiting the negative about the whole thing, okay? And I know that it's not a positive situation, but you need to, okay, I'm still alive. You get me? That's the positive of it. I'm still alive. You understand? You need to start seeing it like that. Well, God has me here for some reason. There's a reason that I'm supposed to still be alive. So, don't doubt. Just don't doubt. You understand? You're not wrong. I'm going to ask Pendulum. I'm going to ask Pendulum if you're wrong about what you've been exposing. Pendulum, I'd like to ask you, is Collective wrong about the situation? Is Collective been wrong about the situation? About the murders and the people? Is Collective wrong about the situation? It says no. There's ether all around this. Okay, the counterpart, he was included. He knows everything that these people were doing to Collective. He knows every single thing. And did nothing about it. Okay, stop. Now living in regret. He living in regret for not stopping them from hurting Collective. Okay. Stop. So you've been right about every single angle of this, even including him, okay? But he's having regret. He's having regret, okay? He's went and got some type of clarity because he got off of drinking or whatever it was he was doing. Yeah, but he's found some type of clarity. Okay, let me ask this. Is him being a drunk a hint? Him being a drunk is a hint? There's your answer, y'all. Him being a drunk. That's the person that's going to bring you something from the past that they took. Okay? Okay, this drunk. Hold on. About to laugh. Hold on. Is Collective interested in this drunk? Is Collective romantically interested in this drunk? Yes. Stop. Is it Collective found it kind of confusing that this person disappeared for over a year? Because they went to a rehab. I'm telling you, they ghosted and went to a rehab. You're not a drunk or a drug addict. I'm telling you. Did this person, this drunk, go to a rehab and get rehabilitated? They're not a drunk no more. Did they get rehabilitated? Are they not a drunk no more? Not a drunk no more. They waited the year. They did all the steps. They did it right. They did it right. This person contacted you and asked you anonymously, was you looking for them? It says the Two of Wands, lacking a strategy. They contacted you anonymously and asked you, was you looking for them? You said, yeah, I come by your house. I swear. Because you knew they were asking that. They're watching right now. Anyway, it says reassess, make adjustments, set goals. Define your purpose. Bottom of the deck. Some kind of unhealthy patterns have been released. Your negative thinking. Look at that. Excessive control. This person was undisciplined. I'm telling you, your excessive overthink, negative thinking, and his lack of clarity due to intoxication. The combination was toxic. You've got to stop being negative, and he apparently went and got healed. He's still in the process. It says the Queen of Swords. Ooh, it says something about clouded vision on this true emperor. Being harsh on him. You're being harsh on him because you're an earth angel. And you expect them to. They're telling you you're being too harsh on this person. That people are allowed to make mistakes. Okay? You need to learn to forgive and quit being so negative. Because I feel like that he cares about you. It says 7 coins. Good things take time. Perseverance, long-term views, coming to fruition, harvest, ripen, investments, and patience. You need to have patience and know that we all make mistakes. All of us. So they told me to get, in that deck, they told me to get an affirmation. So I need to pull out an affirmation real quick, okay? Hold on. Take what resonates, collective. I threw these things all in here. That's not my affirmation deck. I put all these back in this box because they were sitting all over the place. So I just didn't put as many in there. I can't seem to get this one fucking open. This is crazy. I tried and tried this motherfucker. I don't understand how I can't get this open. What the deal is that? Look at there. Man, I've been trying to get this shit open. This shit was stuck. The Daily Magic, it says. Okay, I haven't used these cards very, very much, so I have no idea, like, what. Some of them say stuff about crystals and that and that and that. No. So I don't use this deck very much, so y'all are in for a treat. Take what resonates. Daily Magic. 3 cards. Once you start tapping into everyday magic, you realize you're crafting something very important with your every thought. Your own life. Every thought. These got gold letters. I love that. Stay golden, collective. It says the Roman god of transition is Janus. That triggers. It says rules the midpoint between the abstract and the concrete. It says the place where creations are coming into being and crossing out of being. There's a potential for magic at these crossroads. This is the center of the destiny. The crossroads, where it comes together, this is the center of it. It's happening. I'm telling you, the opposite ends of the spectrum are coming to the center. It says, there is potential for magic at these crossroads because when things are in flux, then they can easily be shifted and changed. So you need to change your outlook. Stay positive. Golly. Okay, here's the third one. Sweet and earthy taste will ground you. That's like ginseng, ginger, cinnamon, earthy tastes, nuts, sweet berries, stuff like that. It'll help keep you grounded. Okay, especially if you in the darker things are, like if it's real dark, it'll help ground you. Okay, especially when you use it with intention. It says sweet and earthy taste will ground you and pull you back into your body after doing spiritual work. If you feel too spacey to get on with your day after a bit of magic, try sucking on a square of dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's the best, y'all. I keep a bag of dark chocolate, little bitty morsels. I keep a bag. Baby loves them. And I'd rather eat them than milk chocolate. I keep a bag of dark chocolate. It's really, really good for you. I eat them, nibble on them. And it's not as bad for you as milk chocolate, because the milk is what's bad for you in the milk chocolate. Okay? It says, call yourself home. Names have power. Use yours to call to the parts of yourself that are hiding and that retreat at some point in your past. Place your hand over your heart and gather these wisps of self back into your being so you can be whole. You're calling your power back to you, collective, I promise. The shift in your perspective collects thoughts, feelings, and stories you've told, reeling them back in like a fish on a line. These two are coinciding with each other. Imagine packing these stale ideas into a sphere. Rinse it down the drain, knowing it will find its way to the cleansing waters of the sea. Take that as it resonates. I love that. I'll start using these more often. I think I can't close this, though, because this was stuck like a... Stick them down in there like that. That was fantastic, man. I love that. That was some daily magic. Some poking up right here. It says, breathe in red to support your root chakra. Your senses of belonging. Exhale O. Oh, like that. Okay? Breathe in green to support your heart chakra. Your sense of compassion. Exhale Ah. Ah. Red and green. There's a gift coming, y'all. Somebody's Capricorn. No doubt in my mind there's a Capricorn involved here. Take what resonates. The earliest acupuncture needles were sharpened bone, bamboo, and stone, animal, vegetable, and mineral, connecting us back to both ourselves and the earth. The webs what webs would you lay upon your body to weave yourself home? You're coming back home, collective. You're calling the power back to you. All that past stuff and all of that, you're calling back yourself. Okay? It says, to siphon power from the word steals its vowels. Whew. I really want y'all to hear this part, because this is something the words are important. Okay, now let's listen to it again. To siphon power from a word steals its vowels. It steals its vowels. Something to do with what are you saying? Yahweh? Yahweh. YHWY. Yahweh. Okay, it says write down words that need to be drained. Like hate, envy, jealousy. Write those words down. It says, like, I hate you, or you're fired. Write that down. And cross out all the vowels. Okay? It says, speak the remaining nonsense, letting your tongue taste the senselessness. For good measure, burn the paper to ash. There's your task to do. To release energy you no longer need, stamp your right foot, and say, I have learned all I need from these demons. Insert whatever you need to move on from. It can be anything. Stomp your right foot twice and say, I've learned what I need to learn from this situation. Anyway, it says 3 times will convince yourself and the universe that you are serious. I've learned all I need from this situation. I have learned all I need from this situation. I have learned all I need from this situation. It says Saturn return is a rite of passage that happens between the ages of 27, 29, 56, and 60, and 84 and 90. Rites of passage. That's what it says. Between those ages. It's if you say you're say you're somewhere in the 20s. Well, 27 and 29 is when the rite of passage happens. 56 between 60 is when the rite of passage happens. 84 between 90 is when the rite of passage happens. Anywhere between those years. This is a transition from one stage of life to the next. Well, my year is 2026, y'all. I'll be 56. It says a chance to reevaluate, reset, and revise your life's map to better suit your soul. Modern chakras evolved through the Vedic tradition, but many cultures have a concept of energy centers. When you just feel, where does the inner world of your body connect with the outer world? Can you sense the points of contact, the swirling doorways into and out of yourself? I talked about this yesterday. Just to let yourself just sit there and feel. Just feel. You can ask yourself a question, see what it feels like. You can feel it. You can feel the answer merging. It says we are all of us discovering paths to the same spiritual nexus, from alternate angles, getting closer and closer to new language of being. The last one. Let your subconscious sort your problems by placing a pouch with red rose puzzles, healing, motherwort dreaming, and black tourmaline protection under your pillow. Think if your issue before sleep, setting the intention to let your subconscious find a solution. When you feel complete, sprinkle the herbs in a garden and clean the tourmaline. I'm not... Look, you don't need that kind of shit. You just need to do... You don't need crystals and stuff. You know that, right? Okay. You don't need that kind of shit. You don't need to put nothing on your fucking pillow. Nothing like that. You just need to set your intentions before you go to sleep. Okay? And let your subconscious find a resolution. Like, as you're going to bed... Say, you know, I'm in this situation, this is my situation, and I'm not real sure what to do about it. I ask the Holy Spirit to come in and give me some type of resolution, and then just go to sleep. Say your prayers, meditate, go to sleep. You don't got to have crystals, and you don't have to have that shit. That's some type of illusion. I'm telling you, all of it got kind of mixed up, just like they mixed me up in with fucking tarot card readers. Okay? All that stuff kind of got mixed together, like they mixed Christmas with paganism. Understand that, okay? You don't have to use... You don't need no bowl to crush up herbs. None of that shit. I find that shit redundant. I'm telling you, okay? I'm just telling you. I find witchcraft redundant. It's stupid. It's obtuse. You need God. You don't need to use God's work to make magic. He's giving you magic. Just understand that, okay? You don't gotta... True magic comes from God. It don't come from conjuring up out of a fucking bowl, man. And I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I mean, if that's what you want to do or whatever, that's up to you. But, I mean, you got your own free will. But my advice is leave that shit fucking alone. Just leave it alone. Pray. Trust God. Pray. Trust God. Pray. Trust God. Pray. Trust God and pray. That's all the tools you need in yourself. Because the Holy Spirit is the one that... nothing to do with a rose or a fucking herb or a rock. The Holy Spirit is the one that gives you these answers. It don't have anything to do with a rock, or because it says in my Bible, what can those things do for you? Sit there and be a rock? Yeah, that's all they can do. Sit there and be a fucking rock and a piece of rose petal. They can't help you in no kind of way. If you want true help, you got to call on God and trust that He's going to be there for you. Not no rose or no fucking, you're putting your faith in a rock. Don't do that. But the little thing about the writing thing is really cool. I think that because just to take out the vowels and to speak the mumbo jumbo that's left, it takes the power out of it. It takes the power away from it. The vowels are where the power lies in these words, I'm telling you. Because they interfere between the powers of the consonants. Because that's all there was for a while, was consonants. There was no vowels. And the vowels were put there to interfere. Okay? It says forgiveness is forgiving. Y'all, this is the affirmation of the day. Okay? Because that wondering God is told me to read an affirmation. It says forgiving is forgiving. Forgiving. It is forgiving. Forgiving is to give it. Okay? And I give mine to everyone on my less than lovely list. Hopefully somewhere, someone is giving some to me. Amen. Forgive our debt. Forgive our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Because you're not perfect. Neither are they. We gotta, there's something that's gotta dig real deep and find forgiveness for this, because this person's trying to make amends. They're trying to make up for it. And that in itself is a grand gesture. It's hard for some people to say, I'm sorry. It really is. It says, I am safe, so I love the door's wide open heart. I melt my walls and become my most vulnerable, baskets of bunny self, knowing that it's super lovable part of me. Tie that yellow ribbon around you and dance and sing and be happy and joyful, and know that this person is trying to make amends. They're trying to do the right thing. Let them. Forgive it all. Forgive everybody. Even the ignorant ones. Because if that's the way that they want to go about, who are you to judge or say? I mean, if they want to do the foul things, who are you to judge it? Just accept what it is and hand it over to God. That's the best advice that you could receive. Just hand it over to God. Just say, you know, I don't understand this, and I don't know, like, why the attacks and things. I don't understand it. I don't understand envy and that kind of stuff. I don't understand it, God. I don't understand that envy and stuff like that. 444, y'all. Help me to just accept it. Help me to accept that they're lost souls. And all you can do is be authentic. Just help me to accept it and move on from it and not dwell on it. Because it's not even the place that I should be if this is what I'm feeling. So I'm just asking you to give me the strength to endure whatever I need to endure until you can get me the fuck out of here. Amen. Because I'm sick of this. I don't care about no fucking expectations. I don't care about no rewards. I want to leave. I'm tired of this. It says, charting a course. Two of Wands. Opportunity, visualization, discovery. Get ready. future planning, consider options and decisions. It says some kind of storm is brewing. The storm's coming to cleanse something. You're in the midst of the storm right now. Alright, anything else from these cards right here? It's been a good reading, I'm telling you. It says 3 of coins in reverse. Loss of motivation, not learning from the past. Third-party friction. Uncommitted and doing something alone. You've been doing something alone. High Priestess. Keeping it all in. You haven't... It says disconnected, holding suppressed intuition. You know stuff you're not releasing. It says secrets, missing information, isolation, and kept in the dark. Somebody's trying to keep you out because of your gifts. Overcoming this despair. 5 of Cups in reverse. Forgiveness. Letting it go. You're being judged because you're gifted. Straight up. These so-called Christians, they're not true Christians. They'll wear labels, like they'll wear their cross, or they'll wear their shirt that says, what did it say? Thy something. But that's just a front. That's their mask. I'm telling you, there's a church around here that it's not the kind of church that you think that it is. It appears that way. It's got the church, it's got the steeple, it's got the whole fucking everything. But the people, the congregation there, are it's actually a secret society church. Only the rich get to go to it in this town, not the poor. It's only for them. I promise you. It's a Freemason church. It says time to celebrate. Social gatherings, friendship parties, good times, reunions, collaborative artistic pursuits. Celebrate. Do something artistic. Be artistic. Be artistic. I don't care if you got to get a fucking pen. Like I said, scribble something and then just make it art. It's gonna help keep you from overthinking. And that's gonna help the energy. You not overthinking because you're psychic. You stop overthinking and just be in the moment. Is gonna help shifting this energy. It's gonna help kick it. Kick your foot, baby. I have no need of that energy anymore. No need of that energy anymore, thank you. And dust yourself off, okay? Write down these hateful, negative words and take the vowels out and try to say the words without the vowels. It says the King of Swords is upright. Mind over matter, doing it by the book. Truthful, wise, legal matter, regiment, rational, stern, precise, candid, detached, eloquent, and logic. He's bringing some kind of evidence back. He's getting ready to quit his job. It says remembering the past. He brings some kind of evidence in, collective. Bottom of the deck says the King of Coins. He was ruled by materialism and greedy, stubborn, disloyal, and ungrounded. Attention to the red flags. Stop. Don't cross. Go within and consider options. A clear warning. Someone is greedy. Be careful of this person, this King of Swords. I believe he's not who he seems to be. He's hiding his feelings. He's trying to suppress his feelings. Why? It says you swept him off his feet. With your persistence. This person's intimidated by you because you're very strong. You're strong-willed. Your energy comes off as very powerful. That's one of the reasons why they attack you, why it takes groups of them to attack you. Because your energy, it don't matter. You could be sitting there sad and ready to cry. And your energy is exuding this power. Power, 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 power. Okay? And they hate it. They hate it. Let me check this. I got some kind of confirmation. Oh, man. Okay. I'll take that. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, y'all. Man, it's been an excellent reading. Hold on, y'all. I gotta use the restroom. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you're very, very welcome. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. We're fixing to do some letters. I feel like there's something else in these cards that... Oh, by the way. So I went through every single deck of my cards. Y'all remember I told y'all I went through every single deck, straightened them up, put them in order and that and that and that. Y'all remember I had one of these decks called the Mystic Rose, okay? And I had another one called the something Rose, okay? And I had them mixed together, and then I had another deck. They sent me by accident another deck like that other one, and but anyway, so I'm looking through all the decks. Two of my decks are missing. They're not here. Somebody came in here and took my shit. I'm trying to tell you. When I left to go to the store this morning, I looked up there, and that bitch's fucking door was open. When I come back, she was running up the stair like she'd been in my fucking apartment, y'all. Why is this bitch so fucking obsessed with me? I don't know. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in no female. I'm telling you. She's got a husband. The fuck? Why is she so damn obsessed with me? I'm talking about sits there and listens to everything I sit here and say inside my own apartment. Instead of occupying her damn own self. She sits there fucking all the time worried about what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, how my hair's fixed, and that and that and that. Constantly, y'all. I'm not lying about it. Why the fuck is this fucking ignorant, crazy, lunatic bitch so obsessed with me? I don't get it. I don't get it. Hold on. Anyway, let's see what this twin flame love notes. I noticed them, so we might as well look at them. Love notes from a twin flame. That's a fucking joke, man. Like, hold on. Let me say why I say it's a joke. If this motherfucker's supposed to be your polar opposite, he doesn't have love. You are love. He's this. I'm telling you, twin flame is a lie. That word is a lie. The twin flame lives within you. Do you understand? I'm telling you. Your equal energy of your twin flame inside of you, your dark and your light inside of you, balance that shit. He balancing his. Y'all gonna come together. But that twin flame word is a fucking lie. It's made up. It's an illusion. It's not another somebody. It's you. Okay? It says we've been together for lifetimes because you've been with yourself every lifetime. You ain't never left yourself. You've always been with yourself. Every single lifetime. Your soul. Both parts of it. The bad and the good. Been with yourself all these lifetimes. Trust it. Says you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You hold the answers. You have the answers for your own life. Okay? You hold the answers for your own life. It says, I love you so much. You got it going on, baby girl. That's what I said. Shit, that felt good. That felt good. Hug yourself. Give yourself a good old squeeze. Big old pat. You so deserve this. You so deserve it. I love you so much. You're really strong. You know that? You're funny. You're smart. You're kind, important. I love you. Don't doubt yourself, because you don't need to. You're everything they want to be. That's why they hate you. You're everything that they want to be. Naturally. Look at all them chakras in line. You see that shit? There's an S. No plan. Here we go. Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate it, Cash App, $ ANGELMOON 6237. Heart. Heart, the angels are speaking, y'all. You need to listen. It's telling you to listen for the angels. Man, this is Cancer and Leo. Something to do with a Cancer and a Leo. Take it what resonates. It keeps on showing me that. IKEA. IKEA. Shut up. IKEA. Okay, so that's something that's comes in lots of pieces. You gotta put it together. So IKEA if. So if it. So if it IKEA. Mexico. He's in Mexico. He was living in Texas. I'm sure he probably is in motherfucking Mexico. From Texas. He moved from Texas to Mexico. He's running. He's on the run. He's sick. On the run. If I sick, he get, if I sick, he get extra. If I sick, he get extra. Hog. Somebody was trying to collect a sick. Extra cheese. It says James. It says fucking James. James Mock. This is something to do with Cha, y'all. I'm telling you, there's a woman named fucking Cha. He's connected to her. And Jamie, too. Here's Jamie. Sex. Says cousin. They're cousins? I don't doubt that. James is oh Lord, Trick. Got trick. House. Okay, wait a minute. Hacked. If hacked. Some kind of threat. Hacked thread. Threat. Free. Get free. Got free. Somebody was in their gothic stage. I guess they were depressed. Kick gothic. Kick a gothic in the head. What? As gothic. Someone dressed up. Has gothic. Kick. Mickey, Mikey. Reach for it. Reach for it. Misfire. Ghost. Somebody's, it says havoc, okay? Oh, there's no V. Chia. Something about hair growing. Hair growth. My hair's growing back. Is that what you're talking about? Game. Fire. Exit at game. There's a fire at the game. Something about a shot. Shots fired at a game. Oh, what are you talking about, man? Mixes. Georgia. A Georgia gay. There's something in Georgia. Happening for sure in Georgia. Something's going on in fucking Georgia. Hot fries. Hot fries. What the fuck? Hot fries. Check. I know. Hate me. I know something hates me. Hate me. Ricky. I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him. I think he's stupid. I don't hate him though. It says gifter. Kick. First. Says choke. Choke game. Hawk game. Hawk game. Mock me. First you mock me. Change my mind. Or change something in me. You mocking them, change something in them. Change me. Change me. Rock. I rock. If store. If store. Somebody paid him to come and fuck with you in the store. I'm from the store. I'm from the store. It says in stock. Restocking. Restock. Whatever that means. I'm from the store. Talking about that nasty girl that looked just like the fucking landlord that lived upstairs. Talking about her and that fucking the pill guy, the guy that sells the pill, the pharmacist at Walmart. They're the ones that lived upstairs. As soon as they had to move, I got locked up at the Walmart for not doing anything wrong. Y'all think that's coincidence? That ugly little fucking girl, she's so fucking ugly, and that woman looked like, oh God. That's related. That young bitch was related to the landlord that lives here. Fresh. Fresh. I'm fresh. Oh, so fresh and clean. It says age, agent, age. Wait a minute. Don't say agent. Change. I'm fresh to age. I ain't got nothing wrong. I ain't got no problem with my age. It just says I made it. I ain't got a problem with my age. I'll be 56 this year. I made it. I made it. Shit. Period. I know. Chat cage. Chat cage. I'm in a cage. I'm frequency 8 hertz. Exited. Exit. I'm exit. Someone leaving somewhere or act like it. They're acting like they're leaving. Something about more. I'm more than. I'm more. There's no N. Thick. Ogre. It says ogre. Chaw. Thick with chaw. They sent this person to that store. Sent me. Chaw sent me. Okay. For a form. Someone's trying to figure out how to get your ID. Mage, sage, magic. No N. Magician. Foresight. Someone's got magic of foresight, y'all. You're psychic. The frequency 8. Foresight is magic. Something about a machine. CIA. Match. A match. Sears. fight for rights. Sears fight for rights. So you fight for justice. Okay, what is this? J. Look, it says Jason with no N. Why is the N missing? It keeps saying something. Everything's got an N. I don't know why. I care. I care. I race. I race to. I race to the fight. Race to the fight. Match. To match. To match. It says size. Somebody's bored. To sigh. Sir, sire, cost of the race. Car. Cost of the car. Something about the cost of the car. Storm. Stormy. Eric. Man. Erica. Erica might ask me. Erica might ask me. Erica might ask me. Him. Something about a home. It says home. Erica might ask him. There's something about a cafe and facing me. Can't face me. Can. No, there's no N. Face. Mask. On tight. Eric. Says hero. Hero. I see. Jack. Jake. I. It ain't easy being cheesy. Ask might. He might. Ask. He might. I might ask. He force. It. I force. I'll force him. I will force him. I force him to create magic. I forced him to create magic. Something about a mirror. And Myra. Somebody named Myra. Myra fought. Something about the height. There's something about the height. My height, 6'8". That's pretty tall. Somebody's pretty fucking tall, y'all. Check if something is fixed. Home. Check if this home is fixed. Something about taxes. IRS, IRA. Check if home is fixed. Fix home. Somewhere for you to go. Wow. It says Sarah. Sarah ask. Sherry ask. Sherry asked me. Something for something's sake. Sherry asked me. Go check. Somebody's in a fight. Hit me. He hit me. Kim Kim. It says Joe. Kim go. Chris. Someone's turning their fate over. It says Christ. Someone's turning over their fate. They're going to do the right thing, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Someone turned over their fate. Kim go to Christ. To Christ. Hit Joe. Joe hit Kim. Mike. I don't know. There's a lot of names. A lot of names. Joke. I'm joke. I'm a joke. Maya. Maya. Chris. Chris. Cheek. Cheek. Chris take. Chris take. Check. Cheat. Car. Wreck. There's something about somebody had a wreck. Okay, rake in. Rake. More. Rights. It's just something about Christmas. At Christmas. At Christmas. Joke. He a joke. Who is? Christmas is a joke, yeah. But the kids like it. It says Chief. What about Chief is a joke? Yeah, I believe that. Christmas. A joke. Chief. Missing an N. This is a death of some kind. Exit. Exit across. Rest. Rest. Rest now. Rest. Exist. I exist. I exist. More. Champ. Charm. Charm. Something about an arm. Charmed. Somebody's charmed. Okay. I exist. You're not going to stop it. I exist. I'm here. Charm me off feet. Somebody was sinning to charm you off your feet. His existence is harm. Co-harm, co-charm, It's something about for a check. For a check. For his check. For this check. For the check. It's to do with a check. Something about smiting the cheek. It says Smith out here too. Tina Smith. There's no N. But I see it. That's a real person. Jamie make a a sight. For his name. Oh. Okay, so something about facts. So there's facts out here. Facts. her, heir. You're an heir. A hero. Someone's seeing you as a hero. I'm hero. Facts. I'm a hero. I know. It says I know. I know. He checkers. Eat checkers. God dang. She aim to something higher. Aim higher. Someone's facts. Someone's trying to be a hero. It's a joker. A choker. Joe's gonna be a hero. Maybe. Joe, you're gonna be a hero. Mightier than them. Mightier than them. It said mother. Wowzers. Mother is a hick. Just kidding. I know her. That's what it says. Mother is a hick. Just kidding. I know her. Georgia. His mother in Georgia. Hack his other game. Somebody's a gamer, a hacker. Thick hair. Same thick hair. I don't know why it's saying that. Same thick hair, other. I face mother. Somebody's a mama's boy, man. I don't care what you say. It says a shame. Somebody's got to face their mom. A shame. Get her. Get her. Share it. If I share it, something about maggot. If I share it, something about amazing. Amazing. Amaze her. Here she sits. Ghost of her. Fist. Hits me. Ghost of her fist hits me. Says siren. Nope, doesn't have an N. I seen siren, no. Something about a foe. An 8. That's destiny. One destiny. Fires. Fire's a maze. Why do I feel like someone in the fire department starting fires? That's crazy. Safe. IRA. Man, somebody's wanting you to trade or invest or something like that. Air and fire, y'all. As foes. 8. 8 foes. 8 chicks. 8 chicks, y'all. Said 6 on the cards. So between 6 and 8 women got some kind of problem with you. Something is fair. Fair home. Fair home act. Fair home act. I'm telling you. Okay, so you need to go check on some kind of fair home act. Because you're being mistreated at where you're living at. Reach. Star. Each star has a fire. Ram is out here. Mars is out here. And we got hearts. Hearts. Home. Fix. And it says, I hear us. Hear star. Starlight, star bright. Someone made a wish. It says kick it. Kick it. Reach for me. Reach for me. Straight. Reach straight for me. Reach straight for me. Something strange. Reach for me. Some kind of form. A form. He, she, somebody signed a form. A sheet. She did attach some kind of a form. Cage. Somebody signed something. These motherfuckers are Hicks, that's for sure. There's no doubt they're Hicks. I know. Anyway, there you go. It says cat. A cat. Kathy, maybe? Kathy, know more. Somebody knows more. I'm informed. Informed. There's no N. I'm seeing an N through this whole fucking thing, y'all. Max. Inform you something about you get the max. Something's going to be like magic. Foresight. It says it. Foresight. Jack. Something about normal. Herman. Free man. Free me. Truth frees me. There's no you. Them, they're, T-H-E-R-E. They're from a area. They're from an area. Merge. Agree to something fast. Agree fast. It says fascinate without the N. Has all the letters but the N. Free. I'm free form. Free form music. Magic. Free form magic. Course. Max area. It's saying something about the area. The area is crime. free. The area is crime free. Someone wants to move you somewhere where it's crime free. Liz, it says facets of something. Facets of it. Set hot. Something's hot. It's hot somewhere. I don't know. Choke something. What the fuck? Okay, I'm done. I'm starting to get on my nerves now. It just happens like that sometimes. Alright, y'all, I'll take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $ANGELMOON6237. We got Graham out here, GRAM. We got a frame home. The frame is good. The frame is good, it says. Ghost. They say there's ghost in there. There's ghost in there. That's what it says. Kick. Looks like a ghost slapped somebody in the face. Says there is. It says I know. Looks like a ghost, or looks like it's saying that a ghost slapped somebody. Like your ancestors are on somebody's ass for taking something from you. It says that they slapped them in the face when they saw it. They thought it was like an apparition. They was like, "What the fuck is it?" They slapped them. So y'all take that as it resonates. I'm telling you what I feel, what it says. It said that they got slapped in the face by a haunting, by a ghost. It says GHOST. Something from the past. They got slapped in the face with something from the past. It says completion in my hand. Bittersweet. First two things I've seen. It says a victim of gossip. Take what resonates. It's an excellent reading. If this is resonating with you, you're just on a quest. You're just maintaining balance, man. These people are the most. What's your collector need to hear out of these? Give me 3 of them. It says. Bottom of the deck says miracles. First card says perseverance. You don't give up. You're very resilient. It says recovery. You got that key. It says perfection and acceptance. Accept yourself the way you are, and that's perfect. This is grounding creativity in an area of gray. You don't know when this is coming in. It's coming in through God. God's bringing it. A miracle. I trust it. I trust this miracle, y'all. I truly do. She's silly. She's silly. Yeah, I trust this miracle. She's silly as hell. My 30-something-year-old daughter swears that she's going to have dementia when she gets old. She swears it. Her grandmother on that side of the family lived to be 97. And with the clearest mind you could ever fucking see in your life. Her grandma, Sherry's just like that lady. She's very clear-minded. Sherry swears she's getting dementia at 30. She just turned 34 December 30th. Didn't know how old she was. She said, Mama. And I started laughing. She said, Mama, how old am I? I said, you're 34. She said, oh, damn. She said, where'd 32 and 33 go? I said, I don't know. Like that is however it resonates. No coincidences. I talk about shit for a reason, okay? Okay, this says what's meant to be is meant to be. God's already got something set up for you. This says, this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Confirmation of yesterday. It's coming. You just need to stay focused on it, okay? Let me read y'all it. I'm not going to read the whole Bible today. I'm just going to read. I was just reading and reading yesterday. I'm just going to read just one verse out of it, okay? It says, thus it was beautiful in greatness and in the length of its branches, because its roots reached the abundant waters. Take that as it resonates and let it resonate with you, okay? If this resonates with y'all, it's for entertainment purposes only, for YouTube. All of it's allegedly. Okay, so if it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, I got Super Chat and Super Thanks, and I also got Cash App, $ ANGELMOON6237. I'm very grateful for any donations. Y'all know my situation at this time, and I've got to save up money to move. Regardless, I've got to move. Okay, so think about that. All right, thank y'all so much. This is my only income. Your donations. I mean, I get a check to pay these bills, but I have to keep paying these bills while they expected me to get out too. And they tore up my car. I hope they're proud of themselves. All right, light and love, everybody. Stay golden, because I am. And I will see you on the flip side, baby. I'm just bettering my skills. I'm singing the shit out of some karaoke, painting again. I'm just bettering my skills. That's all. I leave these fucking people alone. Nothing to do with them. Okay? And I'm giving you that advice. Draw it on a piece of paper. Write down all the negative that you can think of that's surrounding you, and take all the vowels out of it, and then try to say the words, and it'll make you laugh. Okay? Light love. See you on the flip side.